What's up? I set the timer for 30 seconds before we get started. So I'm going to try to talk fast. We're going to do upper body today. We have 5 different movements. It's going to be 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I have a crawler now, so I might have to use him for a weight at some point, but let's see if he complies. So we're going to go in about 5 seconds, I think. We're going to start with some front raises. I grabbed some 8-pound weights. You have light weights at home you can use. We're going to start with our front raise. We're just lifting with our front delts here, making sure you're squeezing your butt, also keeping your abs on because we don't want to use our low back here to swing. So I want to make sure I'm squeezing lower body as I lift from the front. 5 or 8 pounds if you have something light. If you do have a baby at home that's light, you can use that baby as well. Okay. On our next movement, we're going to go out to our side raises, our lateral raises. And here, we're going to lift. Again, we got shoulders and we got, we're still using our lats to make sure that we're not shrugging up to lift. We want to squeeze down into your armpits as you lift. Same thing, squeezing into your butt and your abs as you lift. Breathing out as you go. Breathing out. Okay, take a break here. Our next movement is going to be our regular bicep curls. So our palms are going to be out. I want to keep elbows tucked into my body. And I'm going to lift and then slow it down on the way back. As you're going on your bicep curls, I want to make sure that I am using my biceps. And as I'm getting tired, I'm not bringing my elbows back to relieve the tension on the biceps. So we want to keep elbows tucked in and to our rib cage. So I lift, bring it back down. Okay. Our next movement is going to be our bent over rows. So make sure that when you bend over, you're keeping abs on and we're using our hamstrings and glutes to support this position. When you row, I want you to think about rowing into your back pocket or into your pockets or your hip as opposed to up by your chest. That's going to get you to work more of your traps. And I want to get into our lats here. When we pull, think about squeezing. Imagine that you have big wings. We're trying to squeeze into those back wings. Good. Okay. And then our next movement is going to be our tricep extensions up overhead. So squeeze those weights together, elbows in, and we're bringing the weight back just below your elbows, and you're going to reach up. Here, want to make sure that you are also squeezing your glutes, keeping your rib cage down. You're not pushing your butt out. Want to make sure everything stays stacked as I reach up. Getting my triceps to work here. Keeping those elbows in. Don't want those elbows to flare out because that's also going to relieve the tricep from doing work. Okay. Our one set is done. We got 2 more sets. We're going to start with our front raises again. Here we go. As we lift, we want to make sure we're not swinging to use the rest of our body to help out. We want to isolate our upper body. So we're lifting. Make sure we're pressing the breath out and zippering up those abs. Not trying to put too much pressure into our pelvic floor here. Okay. Another 10-second rest, and then we're going to do our lateral raises. If lateral raises bother your shoulders at all, feel free to bend your arms and go at a 90-degree angle. That sometimes helps to isolate the shoulders to do a little bit more work, and then you're able to roll down into your lats. You're still doing your lateral raises. It just makes it a little bit more connected than trying to raise a straight arm. So either one works as long as you do feel your shoulders and your delts doing the work. Next, we got our traditional bicep curls. So we want to make sure biceps are doing the work and we're not rolling shoulders forward. Squeeze them down nice and proud as we lift. If you want to create more time under tension, slow it down on the way back. If you want to be a speed racer, think about keeping tension on it. So not even straightening out. And that still allows you to keep contraction on the biceps the entire time. Take a break. We got bent over rows next. Okay, make sure we're in our heels, diving over, and we're gonna squeeze into those lats. Think about squeezing back and down as opposed to up towards the ears. You want to squeeze back and down in that back. Yeah, you got your own dumbbell, baby? Doing good here. Keeping abs in play. Okay, we're gonna do our overhead tricep extensions next. So just squeeze those weights together, down, and drive up. If you do feel anything in your elbow, you don't have to go as low. Just think about getting your hands just slightly below the elbows. You do want to feel the triceps doing work. So again, elbows don't go in front of the face. Try to get your biceps by your ears. Get those triceps working. Excellent. We got 2 rounds done. We got 1 more round. Okay. We're doing our front raises first. I like to try to keep the dumbbells aligned as if I'm lifting 1 unit. As you're lifting, breathe out, zipper up those abs, squeeze your butt so that we're not trying to swing. We're doing good, right, baby? We're doing good. Good job. Okay. Next movement is going to be our lateral raises. So again, we're working on the tops of our shoulders. We got some of our delts working as well, our deltoids. Same thing as you're lifting. We're breathing out. Where are you going, baby? Making sure we're trying to roll the shoulders back so we don't lift with our traps. If you got tight shoulders, want to really be aware of that. Okay, we got biceps next. We're going to keep those elbows in front, making sure that we don't relieve the tension on them. We want to isolate. Thinking about our breath. Every time we lift up, breathe out, zipper up. We want to take those big breaths so we're still getting oxygen to where our body needs it. Okay, we got our bent over rows next. And dive on over. Here we go. Yeah, you got your dumbbell too? You want to work out with mommy? I can't give you this dumbbell. Maybe when you're older, baby. You got the other dumbbell right by mama's foot. Have your dumbbell right by mommy's foot. Let's squeeze. We're working on our back here. Working on upper back, nice and strong. Okay. Our last movement is going to be those overhead tricep extensions. Let's go overhead. Squeeze those dumbbells together. Elbows in. And reach. Again, if you want to speed, that's okay. You can go short. You don't have to extend all the way. If you want to go a little slower, get that full extension, you can do that too. Almost there. And that is it. Our 5 movements, our 5 movements, 3 rounds of it. Hope you had a good time. Bye.